Crowd, command. Lead the crowd, command the culture.
Yo! Welcome to Set the Bar, off mute. Shout out to Crowd Command. Lead the crowd, command the culture. House of H and I Said Audio, always holding it down. And yeah, you need a fit? CRWDVOTE.com, where you win. 2 new voices in the mix tonight. Kitsune The Alchemist, you up first. Lunden Poundz, you on deck. Let's go off mute.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, you good?
All right. I'm Kitsune from Philly. I'm saying, let's get this shit started. I said, I'm a UK puncher, like Tyson Fury. And this nigga is Lennox Lewis. He's getting hyped up by the crowd. His punches are connecting. He's swinging wild, but I got gorilla fists. My haymakers are fast as shit. And London got knocked out by my pounds. He's KSI, and I'm Tommy Fury. If he gets near me, I'ma punch him with a pivot jab style. When he felt the superhuman strength from my power jab, that's when he started moving around. I hit him with a body shot uppercut. His guts and ribs were struck, and I watched him fall to the ground. They call me the Whitechapel murderer. I slit his throat and dissect this nigga's abdominal. Remove your turtle organs with a cutter. The decapitated body looked like it was done by a serial killer. It was a written paper next to the carcass body called the Hell Letter. My identity remained unknown, cause I'm clever. This killing spree got me feeling like Jack the Ripper. William Normandy and Philip II of Spain are both kings that conquered the United Kingdom. Once I own your territory, I make him my serf, and he'll never get his freedom. London's life is hell. He feel like a bum, living in a Devil's Acre slum. I heard this nigga had beef with the Albania gang, so I decided to set him up. I'm literally connected with the gangs of London, so it's nothing for this nigga to get stabbed and jump. Since London means forest, they'll dump and bury your body in the soil mud. This nigga is a detective, Sherlock Holmes. He's working on a cold case, and all the evidence is hard to decode. This mystery passage is leading him down into a rabbit hole. Sherlock London is critically thinking. He feels like he's getting close, but the plot thickens, so he remains in the unknown. He been stressing for weeks. This nigga has all the information, but still has no leads. He's so focused and obsessed with the case. The intel is right in front of his face, but he can't see. London Holmes is backtracking through the paperwork, misleading himself with misinformation. So distracted like a hamster on a wheel, run and repeat. He's deeply thinking about the problem, but his lack of realization will have him dead on the scene. I'm a terrifying. This nigga a joker. I solo him in a circus and show him who's really a killer clown. London got a bark delivery like a pit bull, but isn't compared to a grizzly bear growl. I'm an unorthodox shooter. The bullet is indirect, and this nigga won't see it coming. I'll strike London's forehead with a brass knuckle, damage his skull and frontal cortex. He got a brain injury concussion. Shama with a bongo, doing bass tone slap, and that's when the dark spirits get to summon. I'm a cleaner killer that'll make a janitor kick the bucket. This nigga was listening to a jazz song called I Wanna Be Evil, but I got scared when he heard the devil humming.
Okay, Kitsune just dropped his. Lunden Poundz, step up and let him know.
All right, y'all. This is what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna say a bunch of shit that y'all probably not gonna understand. All right, I'm throwing hand signs, shadow clone, taijutsu. I put 9 tails in a ninja war, have him feeling like Sandman. He turned to Gara, he lost his spirit. Thoughts of Kemet, how ninjas wanna be niggas and niggas wanna be ninjas. Look, Kitsune, you like Naruto, right? That's why you picked the name, 9 tails, the fox spirit. But you remember what happened when he was fighting with pain. That's how you shapeshift. But you know, Gara lost his spirit doing the same shit. It's your wrong turn today. I'm killing your master. Motherfucking pervy sage, blunt fist. See how what you smoking fades. Rolling on them. Presidential. Motorcade. Rock Lee when I dropped the weight. I'm the guy now. You done made your father yellow flash out. I was trying to kill Jackie Chan. Now I got a janitor this ninja's files. Spitting on him. Cause he acting like Hong Kong. Phooey. Karate chop him into pieces now with so many scenes. This ain't a myth, this is a movie. This is how you make Kitsune's jump ship. They backtracking, dragging to a cart, and you swimming with sharks. Mulan, you went from a bitch to a nigga, but you still a bitch at heart. You know transmission, broken car, hoping a battle fix, but that's a pick apart. I'm a hammer to a ratchet, I hit different. You a binary trigger, you switch different. Like Thor's brother, low-key you miss minutes. And we ain't variants, nigga. This is a time difference. You shooting for the stars like Shine did it. Let's see if you can shine with it. Behind these bars, if you shine different. Plot thicken. He a bad boy, no Diddy. He a bag boy. He RuPaul in my city. I'll get you dragged, boy. Body bagged and toe tagged, boy. The coroner will tell your family you unrecognizable. That man gave him his first shiesty mask, boy. And I know it's disrespectful as it get. Calling a black man a boy is like calling a black girl a bitch. But since you want to be black in knees and shit, let's refer back to that Mulan shit. When you live by the sword, you die by the this girl, boy, is just the bravest man, bitch. Can I speak on how I feel? Tonight's ladies and gents, we're going to take a deep dive into a spiritless trick. So, Kitsune's are spirits that's known to shapeshift and don't have agenda, and every story is confusing as shit about a mythological fox that doesn't know if it wants to be a man or a bitch. And that depends on its element shift. So in the spring, everything you do is watered down. And in the summer, you duck in flames. That's a shady route. And in the fall, while I'm harvesting flowers, your spirit will get earthbound. Winters will get cold-blooded. Black bags, white covers, yellow tapes, and red puddles of your kinfolk. They disconfigured and reconfigured. Mosaic, church, wind. Those Kitsune's crying not because the body died. You crying internally because your persona externally is crying for some help. So man to man, you can't live just to gratify. See, this is what I mean when I say I'll take my psycho book off the shelf. Kitsune, you ain't Japanese, bro. Be yourself. I know it's scary, but this should help. Confidence is built by your reps and not the reputation or the repetition. It's more reputable what kind of man you representing. And in the South, we say you dig to let you know you need to dig into it. So I'll get them soaked like the switch after I carved your Kitsune into it. You dig? And that's some real country shit. Carve his name on the switch just to give his ass them whippings that he needed and he missed.
That's another one for the books. This was presented to you by Set the Bar, powered by Crowd Command. Lead the crowd, command the culture. Salute to House of H, I Set Audio, and everyone rocking with us tonight. And if you know, you know. CRWDVOTE.com, where you win. This was Off Mute. Till next time.